Your brow bestie's back. Did you forget about me? You can have all the right brow products, but if you don't have the technique on how to use them, they're not gonna work. If you have really coarse brow hair and brow gels never work for you, please try this one. It is the strongest, most long-wearing brow gel I've ever used. And then I'll grab a brow pen because those are my favorite. It just gives you the most precise brow hairs. I'll usually start in the very inner corner, and to stabilize my hand, I always place my elbow on my desk. For these first few brow hairs, I like to go downwards, and I like to use the least amount of product and the lightest pressure in the inner corner. And then I'll start going upwards for the rest of the brow. Just going in between where my hairs are kind of sparse. And then when I get to my tail, I'll put my hand on my cheek. And I like a brow pen versus a pencil because you can really get those fine hair strokes. And I feel like with a pencil, they always get dull. And then if I want to get under here, I'll lift my head up like that. And I don't really love a dark, bold brow anymore, so that's where I would stop. Then I take my concealer and I just add a little bit here at the end, like that. And I usually let this sit for a second and then just gently tap and press that product into the skin and blend it out. And I'm not gonna carve out the entire brow, just here at the end. And here's the difference. And at this point, I would start my base makeup. If you know my content, you know I love a lot of higher end products, but this is one drugstore product that I will never not use. Love it. Also, here's what the brows look like with a full face of makeup.